Hi, my name is Chris Barron. I'm the founder and program director for the Baltimore Urban Debate League. I'm here with my wife, who's also a debate coach, and with Davon Love. You'll hear about him in a second. He used to be my student, now he's my teacher. Presidential debates have been in the news a lot lately. I want to talk to you tonight about a different kind of debate, competitive academic debating. Each year, students are given a topic like space exploration or foreign aid. Across the country, every weekend, students face off at tournaments where they present arguments for and against changing our current policies. All year round, debaters are researching their next great idea because they know they will have to defend it against other smart and motivated students. And because everything in this game of debate is itself up for debate, no assumption can be taken for granted. The list of people who credit their success with policy debate is astonishing. The story I want to tell you is about one team from Baltimore who changed that game of debate. Davon Love, a graduate from Forest Park, and Devin Cooper, a graduate from Lake Clifton High School, joined the Towson University debate team, along with other like-minded graduates of the Baltimore Urban Debate League. They resolved to debate on their own terms, an approach that was met with significant resistance for several years. The community, largely white and privileged, didn't know what to make of young black men talking about race. Many feelings were hurt, many people were uncomfortable, and many losses came Towson's way. But things turned out differently at the 2008 Cross-Examination Debate Association National Championship. This end-of-year culminating tournament brings together top teams, including those from elite schools like Harvard and Berkeley, to face off in 8 3-hour preliminary debates. What follows are 7 sudden death match elimination rounds, which are judged by a panel of experts. The Towson team went on a tear, winning debate after debate. After years of struggle, months of toil, and 4 straight days of debating, they became the first 2 African Americans in U.S. history to win the College National Debate Championship. The substance of Davon and Devon's argument hinged on articulating the need to confront structures of white supremacy, both in the debate activity and the larger world. Their contention was that white supremacy is an invisible political system that centers the white body as the norm and constructs knowledge and policy from this perspective. Towson used hip-hop, spoken word, and personal narrative to challenge the traditional debate methodology of supporting every point with a quote from a professor or a staff writer. Their case was focused on changing the way knowledge is constructed in debate. When opponents argued this wasn't fair to them because they came to talk about the topic chosen for that year, U.S. foreign policy to the Middle East, Towson countered that this understanding of fairness was part of a rigged game that discouraged minority participation. Also, since everything in debate is debatable, Towson held their opponents accountable for the practices and strategies they contended were part and parcel of white supremacy. For Davon and Devon, the activity of debate held a specific purpose, different from many of their opponents and judges. Debate should not just train the next generation of technocratic political leaders. It should be a place for students to advocate strategies to improve the world around them, including the world of debate. This was a revolutionary break from the idea of value-free, race-neutral game, with teams switching sides every round, switching topics every year, always looking for the sharpest angle, the most obscure expert source. The old paradigm trained future politicians, lawyers, and advocates to be the best they can at technique and execution. But knowledge is a powerful tool. Audre Lorde warned us that the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. Davon and Devon questioned who has access to the tools and to what broader purpose we should be serving when we wield them. Towson explicitly criticized the debate practices which prepare the next generation of Karl Roves, himself a high school policy debater, to disarm the just causes of the oppressed. The effect of Davon and Devon's victory was huge. In the debate community, wins matter, and heads turned. The students across the country advanced arguments about consciousness and identity. They redefined what counts as credible evidence. No longer were professors and think tanks the sole source of knowledge. Now a young person could tell their own story in their own words and expect to be heard. The impact of the debate community continues, with Devon coaching in California and Davon coaching here in Baltimore, but Davon and Devon's work has not been left behind in the classroom. Their very argument is one of praxis, or putting theory into practice. Too infrequently do we see the rhetoric used in presidential debates realized in policy change. In contrast, one great example of debate praxis has been the formation of Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, a Baltimore-based think tank that seeks to change our city through policy action. Founded by Davon and other Towson debaters, this group strives to put the theories I just mentioned into practice to improve the lives of Baltimoreans. This story comes at a critical historical moment in which our future leaders have to grapple with difficult questions of race. What does it mean to have a black president? What can be done about racial disparities reflected in education and the criminal justice system? One important message that was driven home to me was that these conversations are essential even if they are uncomfortable. In fact, discomfort may be necessary to get us where we need to go. Davon and Devon's win gave many people critical new tools to confront racial inequality, not just by pointing out its existence, but by centering on practical solutions. There are many reasons to be proud to be from Baltimore, but I hope you can add this one to your list. Baltimore is home to the first African Americans to win the college national debate championship. They have changed and are changing our world to make it better. Thank you.